Uh, okay. Hello, Lini and Terry, Brown and Associates, and all the other relevant party are concerned with this land development project in Kingsburgh, Amanzimtot, Durban, KwaZulu Natal. Okay, this is Arson from Audio Project, a division of New Year's Paving and Building Contractors. Okay, so this is my second video actually for presentation of the drawings. Okay, so the video actually sort of stopped the recording because it has a time frame of 10 minutes. Okay, so I was in the midst of actually sort of trying to explain this project. So what I couldn't say because of time was, you see, it's actually this year on a spreadsheet. Um, oh yeah. Okay, so basically, okay, this is okay. As you can see that the subheading is a material quantity for Gabion War project. Brown and Associates land development in Kingsburgh. Okay, so I could place it here. Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we actually sort of looking at the because I'm gonna present a quotation to you. So you might not get an understanding of, okay, how come we're getting quoted for this kind of gabions? Do we really need this kind of gabions? And how come we're getting quoted on this kind of rocks? Do we really need these rocks? This is the quantity. So let me just present that to you with this presentation. So and by the time I present a quotation to you, it should make sense. Okay, let me just go back to the drawings. As I said earlier on, that we are gonna be retaining 6 meters, but if you look at the shape of the bank, it's actually sort of because they were pushing this old excavated material on a valley, so the valley is V-shaped. So there is the lowest point where the angle. This is gonna be the lowest point, and we are gonna get to a certain height whereby we are gonna be stretching at one level from corner to corner the entire length of the bank, that is 110 meters. Okay, I'm assuming that if we get it should be 6 meters, the last 6 meters, we should be able to get a single level from the whole length of the bank, 110 meters. Okay, so we might have about two courses of the gabions with a height of 1 meter. So we're looking at about the first 2 meters, and then the last 6 meters. We should be able to stretch corner to corner. Okay, as I also mentioned about the discharge point. There's a manhole that they just installed recently that is gonna divert the route because the water is gonna be coming from above. That maybe at the engine garage. It's gonna be a lot of water. Excuse me. So at this point, where the water is gonna be discharging, we have to lay Gabion mattresses and some Gabion baskets on the edges, just to stop erosion. Okay, so let me just go back to the diagram. The main aim of this video is to actually sort of calculate the material quantity in terms of looking at the amount of gabions that we're gonna be needing and the rocks. So first of all, we're probably gonna need to use gabions of that with the length of 2 meter and the height of 1 meter and the width of 1 meter. But anyway, they come in different sizes. There's also another one that is actually maybe 3 meter with the height is always 1 meter. There is nothing above that. But then the width, this is actually because this is actually the length, this is the width, and this is the length, height, and the last is the width. So the width differs. There's half a meter and stuff like that. But anyway, there's so what I wanted to explain is that they come in different length. There is a 3 meter, there is a 4 meter, and there is a 6 meter. But from my experience, it's easy to work with the 2 meter because it's easy to assemble it and actually sort of frame it and support it. Because the 4 meter one sometimes from the factory. It's got these caves, and it's not easy to actually sort of install it on site and assemble it nicely. So I would recommend using these gabions that are with a length of 2 meter and a height of 1 meter and a width of 1 meter. Okay, so for example, assuming that we are actually looking at a height of 6 meter, okay, I'm leaving about the fact that the valley is V-shaped, and we're gonna have to start from the lowest point, and probably before we could get to the level whereby we are gonna be retaining the whole length of the bank, 110 meters. Okay, so then it means we are gonna be actually using. So here is actually let me say this is actually 2 meters. I wanted to change this. Okay. Let me see if I can change this. I wanted this 2 meters, but anyway, let me just delete this. Okay, so we are gonna be using these gabions that are 2 meter, with a height of 1 meter, with width of 1 meter. Okay, so now for example, we actually sort of retaining 6 meters. Okay, so now from actually from an engineering perspective, or from an engineering point of view, the Gabion wall, because it's actually we are taking rocks, they're very heavy. So the actual standard, the universal formula that if a Gabion is actually we have to, if the best of the Gabion, if you are retaining any height from 2 meters and above, the best has to be at least 2/3 of the height. So that, okay, if I would say 2/3 of 6 meters, then we are gonna be multiplied by 6 meters inside. So we are gonna be needing about that will be 4 meters as the base. So this is my first course. This is gonna be the length of the bank, 110 meters here. Number of rows, they're gonna be 4. That's the base. And quantity per row, and then quantity per course. That's what I'm gonna calculate just now. Okay. So let me see the time here. Hey, I'm already sitting on 7 minutes. Okay, there's only like 2.5 seconds. 2.5 minutes left. Okay, so let me just put the formulas. Let me just pause the video and put the formulas. I'll be right back. Okay, let me just I just decided to sort of I want you to watch this. Okay, I said that the length is 110, and the base has to be 4 courses. So now quantity per row. So if we are gonna be using this 2 meter with a length of 2 meter, so it means 110 divided by 2 meters, and that should be 50 gabions per course. Alright, actually per row. So if we are gonna be having a number of rows, they're gonna be 4. So 4 by I would say 4 by okay, let me just make it fast, by 50. That will be okay, this by 50. So that will be 200 gabions per row, and per course now it's gonna be these 4 courses, or in 4 rows multiplied by this. Alright, so we might need as much as 800 gabions for just the best, right? So now you can imagine, you can actually sort of visualize the amount of gabions that you're gonna need. So hold on, let me just do the rest, and then I'll be right back because I only got a minute left. Alright, so welcome back. So I said that as illustrated on this drawing, that the first course is going to take about 4 courses. So one, that will be 50 gabions, another 50 gabions, another 50, and another 50. So on the second course, there are going to be 3 courses. Okay, so now if you go to the spreadsheet, okay, welcome back. So look, so this is the first course. There's gonna be this is the first course. We're gonna need about 800 gabions. Second course, there's gonna be number of rows. They're gonna be 3. Quantity per row, there's 150, and so all in all the course up to the 60th course, we're gonna need about okay, folks. I think I'm gonna have to record another video. Okay?